I want to make sure that everybody in Nigeria knows about NAFES. NAFES has been going since 1970, but somehow it kind of felt like as if it was hidden within the government. And our agenda is to bring it to the people. We want to bring it to the people in such a way that they can connect to it, they can participate in it. You can see the kind of variety of cultures, fashion, clothes came through in all the states that were here. I mean, I don't know how many states were in the procession. It felt like it was over 20 states. So I'm two-thirds of Nigeria is here today. It's not easy in Nigeria to move around with all logistics and travel. And many of the states have come with delegations of over 100. So I'm really, really impressed. I want to be thankful for that. Thankful to the FCT for the support, especially with accommodation. Because really, this thing is like a cultural Olympics. The big challenge we have is always going to be funding and resources. Because you can imagine delivering this kind of thing for the next 8 days. And I hope all of you are going to be here for the next 8 days, because what we have is competitive. Every single day we have elimination. So elimination across all the categories. There are 13 competitive categories. So, it was a fashion competition. That is now the swag show. Now, when I think about the swag show and I saw what I saw today, my mind changed about who might even win, because Adamawa came here with some heavy swag, Niger was with some heavy swag. There's a lot of swag. The Nigerians are born with it, right? Then, the cooking competition is jollof wars.
Wow.
But they're not going to be cooking just jollof. They're cooking their own dishes. But on the final day, they will have to compete on jollof rice. So we know we make the best jollof in the world. But let's know which state makes the best jollof, right? Then we have the sing-off. So it's singing competition between the states. And they can't come as solo artists. They have to be in a group or a choir. That's going to be interesting because it's never happened before. The dance-off Niger. And the things, those first four I mentioned, in 2025, we're trying to bring them all as reality television shows. We just want to take it to the people. This year for us is just about getting the brand out. That's why we need the media so much, to partner with you guys, to let Nigerians know we have this thing that's been hidden within us. It's one of our hidden gems. The power of NAFES is incredible. I was just sitting here watching this opening procession and opening ceremony. I was thinking to myself, I don't think any country in the world has this much culture, this much richness. So our wealth when it comes to our culture is limitless. Our personality, you can see it in everybody. Every single state has personality. Every single space in Nigeria has talent. And that's what we see at NAFES. So apart from those things I mentioned, we have NAFES Art Season, which is curated by Windsor Art Gallery. That's in 8 galleries in Abuja this week. So if you're into visual art, Retro, Discovery, Nikkei Art Gallery, Orishun Gallery, Windsor Gallery, there's at least 5 of them. I can't remember the names of the other 3. Apologies to them. But we want to thank all of them for supporting and understanding and buying into the vision. Because the vision is about taking this thing to the people. We don't want a situation where it's just, what are the government people doing? No, it's Nigeria, right? Then apart from that, we have the colloquium, which is on Friday, September 29th at Musa Yar'Adua Center. The colloquium is basically, the keynote is being done by Ed Kizel, who's one of the most prominent historians we have in the country, a cancer survivor, an author, a musician, and a lawyer. And he's going to be doing the keynote on connected culture. We also have the Creative Economy Town Halls, which are running the same day. Also, the INAC Creative Economy Town Halls with 3 town hall sessions, one on funding, one on monetization of content, one on infrastructure. Because everybody who is in the space understands that what we're trying to do and what my council is trying to do is to productivize the culture. We have enormous culture. We have so much going on, but we need to create product and experience. It's this product and experience that creates the money. So every state in Nigeria has something. Everybody, the FCT, I want to define the FCT as a cultural city. That when you come to Abuja, it's not just the capital, it's not just politics, it's also culture, it's also lifestyle, it's also fashion, it's also music. There's many clubs and bars and lounges. The Jollof Wars is going to be interesting. We're partnering with Abuja Eats. We found that they've reviewed over 500 restaurants in Abuja. So even after NAFES finishes, on December 1st here, we're going all you can eat Sundays. And I want to tell you, the village is open now. We're never closing again. It's 24/7. We put in solar lights, we put in security, and we invested here to bring NAFES here because it's our place. And this is a place for everybody in Nigeria. Please come to the Art Village over the next 7 days. I mean, it's hot today, and I think we'll come in the evenings, 4, 5 o'clock. If you come 4, 5 o'clock, you'll catch some of the competition. INAC is going on until the end of the month on the 30th. Every state is there, and lots of other people are there as well, showing their wares, the arts and crafts, the curios. So yeah, that's it.
So beyond the games, the theme connected culture, what are you looking for?
Well, I think the message is that we are deeply connected, right? We're deeply connected. If you're able to see our command performance tonight, B.A. Jima, that speaks to the duality, right? It's a story about a king in the East 1,000 years ago, and he has, at that time, if you had twins, it was forbidden. So they have twins, and his wife cannot give up the baby, which of course is normal. So she goes to the Middle Kingdom, and she meets the sage in the forest and says to the sage, "What do I do?" And the sage takes the female child. Meanwhile, the king of the West has been looking for a baby, has not been able to find a child. So the mother, the queen, has gone to the West, also to the Middle Kingdom, to look for a baby, and takes that baby. And the two of them now grow up. One grows up as a princess in the West, one grows up as a prince in the East. Later in life, they meet, and they think they're attracted to each other. But then, of course, blood cannot mix. So this is what the play is about. But the truth of the matter is, just to tell the hidden fact, that all Nigerians share almost identical DNA. If you go back before Islam and before Christianity, we share identical culture, okay? And in sharing that identical culture, one of the things that we want to bring to the light is that let us not be afraid of each other. Sometimes you need to translate culture so that you can become comfortable. If you see a masquerade coming towards you in Onitsha, you may not understand what that masquerade is doing, but if you understand what the masquerade is doing, you're not going to run. And that is part of what we want to do. So connected culture is about reminding everybody that the connections we have are much deeper and stronger than the separations or the divisions that we might have. And we hold on to that. I think with that, when Nigerians come together, Nigerians are actually unstoppable.
Absolutely.
And that's what connected culture is about.
Thank you. Thank you very much.